The fact that the Shiba Inu is a favorite of the biggest Ethereum whales is no longer a secret, considering that they buy large amounts of the token regularly. But it looks like we're about to find out why they keep buying SHIB. Looks like their secret just leaked, and in this video you will find out if you keep watching. Disclaimer. To begin with, SHIB burn rates have picked up lately, which is pretty remarkable, and something the SHIB icon needs right now. SHIB burns the Twitter platform that tracks and contributes to SHIB. Burns recently reported a SHIB burn rate of 252% in just 24 hours. This is thanks to a number of wallets, possibly including SHIB burning, sending millions of SHIB tokens to the burning wallet. However, this insane increase in burn rate could be a result of all the good news that has been coming in lately. This means that SHIB owners may see all the good news as a sign of better things to come, and may decide to intensify their burns in response. I say this because of the timing. It wasn't long until the Truvada declaration was announced. You know, the one that contributors can now pay for all of Truvada's SHIB and get a $25 travel credit after their first purchase. And not long afterwards, we received news that the SHIB had finally entered Japan and entered in grand style the exchange platform responsible for transporting Shiba to Japan. Bitcoin offers a number of rewards. In addition to the list, you can learn about all these bonuses in the last video. So this insane increase in burn rates that comes right after these ads could mean that there is a connection there. The ads may also have something to do with all the whale purchases that have happened recently. Today, you are on the record that according to recent whale stats data, it has ranked among the top 10 buying tokens of the top 500 Ethereum whales. Notably, large transactions are up 26% on the network. SHIB price countered this by printing 2 giant cables every hour in the early hours of Friday. Basically, the whales have bought so many tokens in the last 24 hours that have had a huge impact on the price of the SHIB. Now, if this buying spree wasn't due to the ads we just talked about, these whales might know something the rest of us don't. And you can try to take a stab at what you think might be the reason behind this in the shared section below. Now, here are some clues that I think can help us figure out why they've been making so many purchases lately. First, the news about the World Economic Forum, or WEF, hoping to work with SHIB caused the price of SHIB to rebound. Yes, and this price pump occurred before the one that occurred as a result of buying whales. So the price hike that occurred as a result of the announcement of the partnership could have persuaded the whales to stockpile their SHIB. After all, if mere advertising can make the token pump like that, then the actual partnership might be better for the price. So it is understandable that these whales do not want to miss out on the next price pump, hence the massive buying. Speaking of the WEF, you may recall that Toshi had already made the decision to work with the group to vote on Twitter. Basically, he told the SHIB army on Twitter about the opportunity the Shiba Inu had to work with the World Economic Forum along with a number of other tech giants, and told the SHIB army to vote if they wanted it to happen, whether they thought it shouldn't or whether they thought it mattered by the time the polls closed. 22,775 votes were cast and 62.3% of those votes were in favor of partnership. So it's safe to say that a partnership is going to happen, which could mean that this is the right time to do what you need to do with your tokens in preparation for that partnership. As you think about it, keep in mind that FairDesk remains a great app for carrying out all your cryptocurrency transactions. Whether you want to buy, sell, or exchange your cryptocurrency, you can do it on the equity desk, and it doesn't hurt to get a 4% bonus on your first transaction. So consider checking it out. Anyway, let's get back to why whales have been buying so much Shiba lately. There's a project planning to add a sheep trough, and this is the decentralized farm self-organization. They just announced that they were going to introduce new DAO pools, and it turns out that not only did they make the cut, they did all 3 Shiba Inu tokens. This seems like a good opportunity for Shiba Inu owners to earn something by accumulating their tokens. According to the SEF Fund, several tribute pools will be launched for City FarmDAO, voting to allow the entire community of stone bearers to familiarize themselves with the DAO platform tool and begin the process of adding these pools to Farm SIP as the SHIB army awaits swamp updates. They can manage their property to use and earn in a secure farm. So this vote is for adding 3 more liquidity pools to the safe farm whatever Shiba Inu token you currently own from Shib, Leash, or Bone. There's an exclusive group for her in Farm City now that you can vote on, which can be a great way to earn something extra. However, I must quickly mention that this is not only financial advice. Decisions about your icons after you do your research. However, I should also mention that aside from being a good way to earn something extra, These new pools can be great for the Shiba Inu's price in the end. Speaking of upward price trends, the number of restaurants accepting Shiba as a method of payment is increasing, and analysts are wondering if this is likely to affect the price of Shiba positively. The newest restaurant to accept Shiba payments is an Australian restaurant, and it also happens to be the first cryptocurrency restaurant in Australia, which is very interesting. But the other interesting thing about the restaurant is that it is a Shiba Inu. Yes, the restaurant is called Shiba Wings and has a Shiba Inu style design. But it accepts all kinds of cryptocurrencies as payment. According to Watcher Guru, their crest shows a Shiba Inu with fiery chicken wings, and they suggested they would include a burning mechanism when the barium is fired. The place will soon cater to fans of cryptocurrency, tasty burgers, hot wings, and beer. But the question now is whether these graying restaurants will drive up their prices. Well, experts seem to think that simply by these restaurants accepting Shiba as payment wouldn't be enough for the price of Shiba to pump. But before we get into that, this channel is giving away a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shiba for a chance to participate in the giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. I miss Shiba Inu. Good luck and God bless you. In order for these lists to affect the price of gray hair, experts seem to think that many people will actually have to take advantage of the option to pay, in addition to the burns that this Australian restaurant, along with a number of other companies' offerings, may affect the price of the Shiba. But what do you think? Please share with us in the comments section below. In other news, it was recently announced that both American Air and Air Canada are now accepting Shiba as payment via the Visa card for FKF payment. This happens because both companies have partnered with FKF Pay, so all cryptocurrencies compatible with the FKF debit card, which are all stablecoins other than Shiba, can be used to pay both American Air and Air Canada. Now, if you've been following the videos on this channel, you know that this isn't the first time FKF has made Shiba payments possible. Just 2 weeks ago, FKF Pay has announced that shareholders can now subscribe to streaming services like Netflix and Amazon using Shiba using their Visa FKF Pay card. And what's more, you can link your FKF Pay with Apple or Google Pay if you're in the US or Canada. Talk about razor use cases that explode with that. We come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's spread this news out there.